Out of the blue corner, Izayah Spencer.
Izayah Spencer making his way to the cage. Also, Bright Path Video now does drone recordings. So if you have some high action event, some out of the way type event where you need drones to record you, they are capable of that. Reach out to brightpathvideo.com. All right, young man. Izayah Spencer making his way to the cage at 170 pounds. North Bay BJJ, 20 years of age. What are your thoughts on this bout?
You know, Izayah Spencer is a really young kid. I've seen a few of his fights. He has some really nice wrestling.
Do you think that's the game plan going in tonight?
I believe he'll try to use the striking to set up a takedown to see if he can execute it right.
One would hope. One would hope. What about you? When are you fighting next?
So my name is Cgae. I have an MMA fight going on April 18th in Humboldt County.
What is your Instagram? People should follow you.
Marcus SFC _. You'll find me on there.
There you go. He's fighting soon.
I am.
You can reach out to a star immediately. Sponsors.
As of right now, focus on Izayah Spencer. And
Introducing next,
Byron.
Escarsega, Calderon.
You can finish this one if you want.
All right.
All right, here we are. He enters the cage, and I can hear the crowd support immediately.
Yeah.
Any that you want.
I really don't want to butcher his name.
Byron Escarsega.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just before we get this high-level MMA match started, just a reminder, please no flash photography during the fight. Please no flash photography during the fight. With that being said, as you can see, these amateur fighters are not wearing shin guards. These are the first fighters not wearing shin guards.
You know what that means?
They are high-level amateur fighters with more than 3 fights, and they are going 3 3-minute rounds.
That's amazing.
With that being said, introducing first, coming out of the blue corner, 20 years old with a record of 3 wins, 3 defeats, representing Hack MMA, Izayah Spencer.
Again, as mentioned earlier, no shin guards means both fighters have agreed to a no shin guard fight.
And in the
3
red
fights
corner,
or more per side.
22 years old with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, representing World Empire, Byron Escarsega Calderon.
You know what else that means is that both fighters are fighting
3-minute
rounds per
rounds.
round.
Good luck to both. Let's
So it's
go.
going to be a 3 minutes per round versus the 2 minutes if you are new to amateur MMA.
I don't know if you guys can hear it through the camera, but the crowd support for Calderon is insane.
Hometown favorite. All right, and we're off here. And just from the stance and the discipline, I could tell both these guys are a veteran, like in the amateur scene at least.
Yeah.
They're not rushing. They look very technically sound.
See Calderon
Good stance,
taking center,
head movement.
using those kicks a lot. Now he's going for a takedown. Let's see if he can finish it.
Interesting, using the kick to set up the takedown. Never seen that before. You see the hand fighting here.
Yeah. Knee from Calderon.
Brian doing a good job at defending this takedown, even though his back's on the cage. Izayah is still working for it. What he needs to do is take 2-on-1 on one of the legs and then transition his head to one side to get the takedown, or get deep on the hips. Maybe soften him up if he's too good at. Oh, going for a low ankle pick. Oh, I spoke too soon.
It was almost.
Izayah with the outside trip. He's in a great position right now. Good head pressure too on the chin.
Yeah.
But great defense, honestly.
I agree.
From Brian. In the amateur level, having this type of defense, like, he's doing a great job at hand fighting. Good balance on his heavy leg. Right here is where he crossed his legs. That was exactly where the opportunity came. And Izayah capitalized on it. Brian's going to need to scramble. And there's not a lot of time. It is 3 minutes, though. There's a little more time than the 2-minute rounds.
Calderon staying on the pressure.
Yep. He's going to run the round with all this pressure on the cage. I don't know who's going to give him points for this. He didn't get a full takedown. He had to hold it and make it completely secured. But he is doing damage and he's owning cage control, which does count when it comes to round judging.
Yeah.
Again, head pressure is solid. Perfect placement, forehead. Pushing the chin away so that your opponent has the posture. And then getting this dirty boxing. Look at that.
Landing some solid shots on Izayah.
It's not the hardest, but it is dirty boxing. And that's exactly what you do, what you want to do. Mix it up with some striking and then capitalize on the takedown when your opponent's not watching.
Yeah.
I don't know. 10-second mark already happened. I do think some judges will give you credit for defending. Some judges will. You did not get full takedown, but again, you were taking some dirty boxing. I don't know. This could be a 9-on-9.
I agree. I do want to see Izayah use a little more takedown defense. Just to answer to the...
We're both pop that. The one I want you to say his name right? Where you sitting at?
Devil's juice. All right, now here we are for second round.
Izayah taking center.
Now you already know the game plan that Izayah is going with, or at least you can count on it, but he's weakening the legs now. Maybe he's got the confidence for the stand-up now.
Yeah.
Brian's got to be aware, though. That takedown comes, he struggled a little bit with getting back to his feet.
Yeah. I like seeing that oblique kick from Byron.
Hey, these feints. I like Brian's feints. You need more of that. They don't teach you that when you're training amateur MMA.
This isn't really something you see in amateur fights.
Yeah, you really don't. But again, these guys are on that precipice of going pro. So.
Yeah. Byron with that oblique kick.
Oh, we see it. Takedown for Brian is a deep double, and he gets it. Can he maintain that top control?
What a nice takedown by Izayah. That was exactly what I'd like to see. Let's see if he can hold on to this.
I thought that was Brian. I'm sorry. Yes, Izayah Spencer on top. Great top control right here. Secure it. You know there's going to be a scramble. Hit some ground and pound, soften up your opponent, and then work for position. And see what's going on. And he's in his corner side. This is exactly where you want to be if you get a takedown on an opponent. Press your opponent against the cage. Listen to your corners right there. Tell you everything they see.
You might be looking for that butterfly. See if Izayah can get around that and get to half or side control.
Izayah could just push hips in. Try to stuff it. Because your opponent's compressed against the cage. Neck compressed.
Yeah.
You got to keep turning him towards the cage. Make him uncomfortable. Like that. Exactly. Great cornering from Izayah's side.
This is an amazing round two for Izayah so far.
You got to soften him up, though. You got to make it worth it. Soften him up. Pull his hips away from the cage. You want his neck against the cage. Pull his hips away.
I want to see a little bit more dirty boxing from Izayah.
Oh, wrist control on Izayah. Watch your triangle.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Posture up. You better posture up. Oh, shit.
Izayah still has a diamond. He
Still
has to
in
get
it.
past that.
He's got to posture up again.
Standing up. Izayah with some leg kicks.
Don't let him up.
Keeping him down, chopping down the tree.
So
Byron gets up. And another oblique kick from Byron.
Oblique kicks, I didn't know those were legal in the amateur.
I didn't know either, but this
They
is
might
amazing
not
to
be.
see.
Until it lands flush, they might not call it. Oh, the backhand. They're creative. Both of these guys are creative as hell.
Izayah being well aware of that oblique kick.
I think Izayah got his round back.
Yeah, I'd have to give that one to Izayah.
Oh, you're 1 for 1. If you're on the stool right now and you're cornering one of these guys, you're telling them, this fight, you got to win this next round. It's 1 for 1. You're yelling at them. It's 1 for 1.
Well, looking at both these fighters, Izayah looks a little more gassed than Byron.
Spend it all. Spend it all right now. This round is 3 minutes. You might not be able to sprint for 3 minutes, but you could fucking jog for 3 minutes. Spend it all.
I believe this third round will decide the fight. Byron's pressure is looking nice, but Izayah came back with some really nice wrestling.
Yeah, he did. Surprisingly, maybe went with that in the first round. Wouldn't even be having this debate.
Yeah. Well, better now than never. At least he woke up.
This is amateur, though. You're supposed to showcase what you have. If you want to test out your hands, test out your hands. This is amateur.
Yeah.
When you go pro, this record does not matter. I repeat that.
Not at all.
Once you sign on the dotted line and you go pro, this record doesn't mean shit.
It's great that these guys are getting the experience, at least similar to a pro with no shin pads.
Yeah, you're supposed to test the waters. You're supposed to fight whoever's tough. That way, when you go pro, you realize where you are.
Yeah, exactly. Third round, here we go. Byron takes center.
Ryan looks like he got a little bit more pep in his step.
Yeah. Izayah's looking for that counter right.
His back's a little too close to the cage, though. But it looks like, yeah, he's trying to duck under for a shot.
Nice leg kick by Izayah. See if Byron can respond to that.
Izayah eats a leg kick, no check. You amateurs, check kicks. Check kicks. Point your knee out to him. Make him pay. Ooh. Not a push kick, but just like a front. Oh, and it worked. What the hell? Oh, kind of. Good defense for Brian. Keeping good posture in a position where, oh man.
Let's see if Byron might take his back here.
Yes, he does. Hard position for Izayah to scramble out of.
Byron gets his hooks in. Izayah's in there. And he gets it in. Is it?
Oh, has he got the choke?
Oh, he let go.
Not yet. He's got wrist control though. Look at that right hand.
Byron has to flatten him out. Let's see Izayah.
He's at that position where Izayah can roll. Yeah, there you go.
Nice call.
Oh, what a transition, but an armbar. Is this a deep armbar? Oh, Izayah recovers. And he's on top. Is he going to make it count? There's a triangle attempt right now. Holy shit, that's deep.
It might be in. That's it. That's the fight.
Byron takes it with a triangle.
The triangle.
The jits on this man is elite.
That was amazing. Izayah reversed it. Byron got the diamond guard, got that triangle locked in nice and deep and got it done.
Transition after transition. One arm bar to a damn triangle. Look at that jiu-jitsu right there.
What a nice sequence from both these fighters. You have to give it up to both of them.
Confident in his ground game.
Did a really amazing job, both of them.
These guys are a step away from going pro. Listen to that name, Brian. Escarsega, Calderon.
Yeah.
Rogue Empire, 22 years of age. He's young too. He's got a big career ahead of him.
Very young man. Look out for him. He showcased some nice wrestling, nice defense on wrestling, and nice jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, great position there. Great jits too off the back. Transition to transition.
Of that oblique kick the whole time.
Fighters to the center, please. Fighters to the center, please. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one time for the high-level MMA bout.
Let me know if you need me to take over.
Salute both warriors, but it can only be one winner. And your winner with 1 minute and 42 seconds in the third round due to a triangle submission out of the red corner, Byron Escarsega. Calderon.
All right, if I'm pronouncing his last name wrong, I apologize to all the viewers at home, but it is spelled Escarsega on my sheet. So I don't know if I'm getting it wrong, but congratulations, Ryan. This was a masterclass. You fought somebody of your same caliber, and it looked real good taking this W home.
Yeah, so those guys at Rogue Empire, they're very well wanted too as well.
Yeah,
Very
I can tell.
well-rounded.
You see that transition from the stand up to the wrestling to the on the back game for jiu-jitsu? I love it.